Well, here we are with another epic road trip. We got the Plaid charging up here, just the last few drops of juice before we hit the road. We're down here near Austin, Texas, and we're headed to beautiful California for X Takeover, formerly known as Tesla Takeover, now encompassing all of SpaceX, Tesla. It's the biggest event of its kind in the world, and I'm taking you there. But along the way, we're car camping, we're covering thousands of miles, we're gonna see some amazing scenery and some epic adventures. You never know what's around the corner. You've seen some of my other videos, so get in, buckle up, we're headed on the road. We made it here to Ozona, Texas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but we landed here anyways. These are version 2, a little older superchargers, but pulling a max of 150 kilowatts. Which is still decent, whatever. We're plugged in. I'm only gonna be here for about 15 minutes and then make the push, a couple more hours drive, and I think we'll bed down for the night. It's about 8 o'clock now, so I'll probably turn in around 10 or 11 and then just get up real early in the morning to push into New Mexico. This is a motel here, so I'm gonna go and try and find a restroom, go for a little walk, stretch the legs, and then hop back in the Plaid and get back on the road. We'll catch up with you a little later on. Well, here we are at Fort Stockton. This is a kind of a travel center here with these version 2 Tesla superchargers at the Flying J. We are the only ones here, pulling about 138 kilowatts on these units. They're all working good though. I think we're gonna find a place to bed down. I don't think we're gonna make the push all the way down to New Mexico tonight. With everything going on with the border and yeah, it's just not a place that I want to be parked at overnight. You never know. El Paso is the town that it wanted me to go to charge. So I think we're going to stay either here or just down the road. There's a level 2 charger that I'm going to go check out. So I'm just grabbing just a few percent here really quick, hop back in the car and go check out this level 2 charger. Maybe we'll plug in there and camp out overnight. We'll see how it goes. Well, good morning. Decided to skip that level 2 charger. They were pay to use anyway. So we came back here to Flying J. We topped up and I got some sleep. So I'm gonna hit the road here. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get some coffee and we're gonna pack a ton of miles down. Mission accomplished. We got the coffee and a banana. Breakfast of champions. And now it's time to crush some miles. Fog here. So we cut our speed back. These guys got their hazard lights on. It's kind of sketchy. Landed here at our last charging stop in Texas. This is Van Horn. It is so beautiful. We're getting into these mountains and I just love it. Like it's just like a desert beauty. Anyways, you guys are gonna see some of these beautiful scenes as we're driving along here. Really nice supercharger, great location. It's got all kinds of accommodation and there's a grocery store, pizza shop, all kinds of stuff around here. But really nice. They've even got trash receptacles, recycling. Version 3 chargers. We're getting juiced up. Car's just dinging me here that we're ready to go already. So we're headed to the freeway, which is right here up behind these buildings. It's gonna be interesting given everything that's going on with the border situation. But you know, as always, you guys are along for the ride, so let's go check it out. Here we are coming into El Paso. You've probably heard of it because of the old El Paso salsa. Well, here we are just rolling into El Paso, Texas. It's a big city here. We've been driving through it for a little while and there's still quite a bit more to go, but the full self-driving is just doing an awesome job here navigating us through the city. and hope to get to, well, our next charging stop is going to be in New Mexico, actually, so just beyond El Paso here. I had no idea that El Paso was this big. I mean, this is a big city, just kind of stretching on and on and on here. It's pretty wild, actually. There's mountains over here, big valley over here, another mountain range around here, and I know that the Rio Grande River is actually running right around the kind of the perimeter here along the border of Mexico and the United States. So it's a pretty cool town. Like I'm just passing through, but I kind of wish I had more time to explore it. But very cool spot, El Paso. No wonder they named the salsa after this place. That right there is Mexico. There's the border wall. Well, we made it here to El Paso. We couldn't come through town without visiting the beautiful, iconic sign here. We got the Plaid parked up here. We're in El Paso, Texas, and it's Taco Tuesday. I'm so pumped to be here. Excited to do a little bit of exploring as we pass through on the way to California. Well, guys, we made it here to New Mexico. We're about to cross the state line into the beautiful state of New Mexico. I have never been there, but I'm excited to check it out. The weather is perfect. It is like mid-70s right now. Sun is out, light breeze, so perfect traveling weather. We've got the freeway right behind me. So back here is Texas, and right here is New Mexico. So let's get back on the road and keep this party going. We have landed here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. We're plugged into here in this beautiful array, version 3 chargers. It's really cool. They've got them so you can pull in. There's a Ford Lightning down at the end there charging. We're gonna plug in here. It's a little longer charge. We're doing a full pull deep charge because we're gonna haul butt and skip a few chargers on the next way through. But they've got a chicken and waffles coffee place here. And then there's a bunch of travel centers across the street. So lots to do, lots to see, lots of facilities here. And we're just off the number 10 freeway behind me here in that bridge. So very cool spot and enjoying New Mexico. The weather's perfect and we'll get back on the road as soon as we can. Right, so this is interesting. It says all cars must pull into the intersection. They have closed off the highway here with pylons and they're pulling us all into this truck inspection station, but they want the cars coming in here now. So this is gonna be very interesting. All right, so we're gonna check things out here. This is Border Patrol. Heard me? Oh, good to go. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.
You too.
All right, so that was Border Patrol. They waved me right through. They must be looking for somebody particular, but just wanted to, let them know that they're appreciated. So there you go. Back on the road. We made it to Arizona, about to cross the state line here, leaving New Mexico on to Arizona, the home of the Grand Canyon. This is gonna be an incredible state, I know it, so let's get on the road. Well, we've been driving in Arizona here for a little while, and I just wanted to mention to you guys a couple of the modifications that I did to the Plaid before we left. I knew that we were going to be driving through basically the Eye of Sauron. I see. On the way through New Mexico and Arizona, Southern California at the end of July, early August. So we knew it was going to be an absolute inferno. So I went and I ordered this mesh roof insert here that goes just underneath the glass and leaves a bit of an air barrier that acts as insulation. And then of course you have the shade to keep the car much cooler. And man, I gotta tell you, it has a huge impact on the difference of the temperature in the car. The AC hardly ramps up at all. It's a really nice feature to have, and I can fold it up in literally seconds and stow it away, either behind under a seat, in the front, or wherever. I also got these behind me here. You can see I've got this window blacked out. I've got a whole bunch of those for each and every pane of glass. I don't have these ones in, but the sun's been beating down on this side of the car, so that also has helped keep the car really cool. And of course I use them for privacy at night when I'm camping in the car. So just a couple of modifications. I also upgraded the splash guards, the mud flaps. I'll put a picture of that here. Those have been working great through the rainstorm that we had coming out of West Texas. And yeah, overall, I mean, the car is driving fantastic. Let's see here, about 13 minutes from the charger, so we'll catch up with you there. We made it here to Willcox, Arizona, our first charge in the state of Arizona. Plugged into these version 2 units, got juiced up. We're about to hit the road here, and it's a nice location because it's got restrooms, of course, very important, inside the hotel. But behind me here, there's a big travel plaza, lots of places to eat, hang out, all that good stuff. There's a little country store around the corner there. Sign says they've got apple pie, all that good stuff. But I gotta hit the road because I'm trying to make it to Yuma, Arizona before it gets too late. So we'll catch up with you on the road. Well, I'm in the desert now. It is 43 degrees Celsius. I don't know, that's gotta be getting close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Anyways, it's pretty toasty hot here. I'm at the supercharger here in Tucson, Arizona. And at this beautiful mall, there's tons to eat, tons to do here. Surrounded by mountains. I don't know if you guys can see here. Up in the distance here and around here. The last place that I was at like this was Hope, British Columbia. Here we are in beautiful Hope, British Columbia. You can see the gorgeous, gorgeous mountains here behind me. We're in this cool little town, actually out on the West Coast. You know, you kind of get these towns that are kind of in the center of these mountain ranges, and I just love it. You just look around, you see the mountains in the distance. It's really beautiful. So Tucson, Arizona, my first time. I love it. Gonna go get something to eat here, charge up, and be back on the road. Well, I'm deep into the heart of Arizona now. This is the Eloy supercharger here. Our next stop is Yuma, southern Arizona, and it is smoking hot here. It is, what did I see the temperature at? 44, 43, it's like 110, 111 degrees Fahrenheit. It is ripping hot, but the car's handling it great, actually. Staying nice and cool. The ventilated seats are great. And the FSD has just been a lifesaver on this trip. Just incredible to have that self-driving technology. I never miss an off-ramp, never miss anything, actually. It's fantastic. But huge facility here, version 3 liquid-cooled chargers. So we're good to go, get back on the road and head to Yuma. Made it here to beautiful Yuma, Arizona. Just met up with my buddy who runs the Chick-fil-A in town here. Thank you so much, John. What a cool town. Yeah, I never would have experienced this place if not for him. So big shout out. Thank you so much, John. Very cool spot here, surrounded by hotels, and there's a cool like downtown shopping area down this way here. But Yuma is a total vibe. So glad I got to come through here. We're just a couple of miles from the California border, just finishing up charging up the Plaid, and we're heading into California, the final state before we get to X Takeover. So catch up with you down the road. Okie dokie. Alrighty then. So we noticed this. I literally slept right here, but look right here. Somebody smashed out the window of this vehicle, but on the seat here is a business card of the police department. So obviously they've been here and looked at it. I don't know if it was like that before I went to sleep. I don't remember seeing it, but mind you, I didn't check and it was dark. But either way, and my guardian angels looking after me while I slept. They slept great here in the parking lot of a Home Depot, Panera. Anyways, let's get on the road. There we go. Right behind those buildings is where I slept. We're here in Cali. We're on the road. We're headed to the airport, pick up Nav. Can't wait to get up to LA. So this is a trip. We're down in California, but what's crazy is that this car has been all the way over here to Cape Spear, Newfoundland, and all the way up here to Tofino, Vancouver Island, and all the way across, down and across. Oh my gosh, crazy. We are in Carlsbad, California, just charging up here. And for the first time ever, I have seen these signs here that give instructions to Tesla owners about what to do when there's a lineup for the supercharger. So I'm in a different world now because I've never waited for a supercharger in my life, thankfully. And when I pulled in here, there was 3 spots available. So got plugged in. Behind me here, beyond those trees, is the beautiful Pacific Ocean, California. We're making our way north. We are north of San Diego, headed towards LA. And it's time for some more coffee. Been seeing one of these since I left Texas. What's up, buddy? We are here supercharging in Compton, Los Angeles, California. All right, so at the supercharger here in Compton, there's a donut shop there, and oh my gosh, this is literally the best donut I've ever had in my life. I'm not even kidding. It's a raspberry-filled glazed donut, but it is unbelievable, perfect on every level. I can't even talk. The filling is just so tangy. My mouth is watering like crazy. Anyways, I got a cup of coffee because the Starbucks coffee I got earlier was just horrible. It was the worst cup of coffee I've ever had from Starbucks. These guys just got a nice donut blend coffee to go with this amazing, crazy good donut. Look at this, it's exploding. Oh, good. Anyways, I'm here at Compton College. Just parked, chilling for a little bit while I wait for the plane to land at LAX, where I'm picking up Naveed. Anyways, if you're in Compton, Los Angeles area, you gotta go to this donut shop with the supercharger. It's crazy good. Here in Hawthorne, California at SpaceX. This is the original location, all kinds of security. They've got armed guards, bulletproof vests, the whole deal. This is as close as they would let us get, but we got the Plaid parked up with the Falcon 9 rocket booster. Incredible. Nav, he's here, just flew in from Toronto, and we're checking out the facility here. They let us go around the front, which was kind of cool, and that's as far as we could get, because of course we're not employees, but what a spectacular operation here. Huge parking facility for all their employees. And there's a whole bunch of other unmarked buildings here that I understand are part of the SpaceX operation here. So exciting to see this on American soil, guys. It just makes you so excited that this technology is happening right here in the United States of America. We're in California, right in Hawthorne. SpaceX, baby, to the moon. For a charge out here in beautiful Malibu, California. Coming up the coast, that coastal drive is spectacular, but we're plugged into these urban superchargers here. There's a Whole Foods, whole big plaza here actually. Lots to do, lots to see. We got the mountains behind us here. Really enjoying it. Beautiful weather. Got down to Venice Beach this morning for a nice walk and got our exercise in, talked to some of the locals. It's been such a vibe, and we're meeting up with some friends here in Malibu and get down to the water. We're gonna check it out and then obviously keep going north up to San Luis Obispo. So here we are, guys. Check out the view with the right. We're doing the canyon run here. We're in full track mode and we're chasing down the canyon master himself. Here we go. Brakes, heavy brakes, heavy brakes. Here we go. Coming in hot. Dipping the front end in. We're gonna cut her in. Whoa! Mud flaps are scraping. We're going hard here on the front. So I'm gonna let it step out a little bit on the back end. There we go. There we go. Now we get a little juice in the rear end. Man, she's a monster. Sir, yes, sir. Bringing the back end around pretty juicy and let the back end come out a little. How you feeling, Nav? Amazing. Holy frick, what a dynamic vehicle. Wow. Look at that view. Woo! California, baby. Woo! Look at this switchback coming up here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Ready? Yeah. Out here in beautiful Pasadena at the J&N Car Wash, and we're getting the Plaid a bath here before heading to Tesla Takeover. Had to wash all the bugs off and all the road grime and all the love from the multiple states and beautiful drives that we've been doing with this beast, the canyon runs. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so excited to get to Tesla Takeover, X Takeover, and it's happening tonight. The early ceremonies, the Tesla light show, and then the whole weekend. Super excited to see what's coming down the pipe.